All right. Hello, everybody out there in the wild world of the web and the internet. How's everybody doing today? She's warmed up here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Today's a cloudy day, and all the frost guy was out last night. Foggy out here and makes all the trees covered in frost. Really makes it look pretty, especially if the sun comes out, but it's not forecast to come out today, I don't think. Nice and warm out. Hope everybody's doing well. I wish I could say so. Bloody started the day off terrible today. Had a package delivered and I stepped on my front step and it was ice. It had dripped from the eaves trough from it warming up yesterday, and I went down and fell right off the steps. Hurt my wrist. And now that I'm out here, I can feel my back's gone. Kinked. Bloody neck is kinked. Sad. I'm still alive, that's the main thing. Giving me a bit of a headache, that kink in the neck too. Oh well. Get out here, walk the dog, and talk a bit about the old Saskatchewan Roughriders. Bit of news this week is a signed Mason Fine, and for a 2-year deal. I'm sure everybody knows my feeling on that if they've watched this vlog very much, that I much prefer Dolagala. Not by much, that's for sure, but I do prefer him over Fine. Fine really seems to know his football though, and well educated in the game, and they say he puts in a lot of hours. But like I said, when I seen them both play, my style, I preferred Dolagala. Dolagala needed to work on his footwork mainly. You know, like he looked clumsy in the pocket, and his running ability is not the greatest. That's the same problem with Fine. To me, didn't get rid of the ball as quick, and didn't even attempt to run the ball very much. And in the CFL, when you're in trouble, you got to be able to use your legs. Oh boy. Now I just broke my bloody walking stick. Things aren't going good here today. Almost went down again. Oh my gosh. She was a flimsy stick. Anyway, I lost my other stick. Gotta have to go looking for another walking stick. Oh well. Anyway, back to that quarterback situation. You know, we got Bud Harris signed. Took a bit of a pay cut, not a hell of a lot. Took mostly bonus money, so he didn't really save us much cash, but he saved us in cap space, which that could be important in the end here. I didn't get my quarterback that I wanted signed. I'm sure Dolagala's probably wanted more money because he'd started more and looking to move up on the starters list or somebody's list other than Saskatchewan's. And I'm sure that's why he's going to test the free agent market, and they signed whichever one was the one that would accept the deal. That's what I'm guessing anyway. Not really sure. Like, everybody's on O'Day's case, but O'Day isn't the all and be all of who's gonna get signed, that's for sure. I sure the hell hope not anyway. Like these guys, our coach Mason Mueller, they've both been in the league. They saw what both those quarterbacks did when they were in there. So I'm sure they had a lot to do with the decision, and with all the decisions that are up and coming. just not one that went my way, but I hope he does good for us. We still got Anthony Pitkin. He was our short yardage guy. Came in, and he didn't really impress me there. We had struggled. I know you need a good offensive line to make 1 yard, but it's up to the quarterback to find a way to get that yard. If you need a yard, you got to get it. I think we probably had the worst percentage of the league of third down gambles, 3rd and 1, and not making it. It was pathetic. Pathetic. And we still got Shea Patterson. Yeah, both those guys, you know, here nor there. I don't know which one's going to make the team, but maybe Dolagala will still sign, or they find somebody else. Like, look at Ottawa. I think they got 6 quarterbacks signed now, with Drew Bound going over there from Winnipeg. Winnipeg, they traded him before. I'm sure they said, are you going to sign here? And he said no, so they went and got the best deal they could from Ottawa. And he signed a 2-year deal with them. Yeah, he signed a 2-year deal. Sounds like $290K. But him and Mazzoli got both about the same deal. So it's going to be a fight for who gets to be the starter there. Like, they got that Dukes, they got a few guys there that are not bad quarterbacks, 6 of them, so definitely not keeping all of them. But and then he's got that Drew Brown even signed a 2-year deal where the second part of the deal is $350K. So I read anyway, who knows the truth. Anyway, quarterback's important, and we're gonna have to hope that Harris can make it a few more games this season. Jeez, I'm stumbling all over the place. My back's hurting. Gotta be careful here. And what is the other news? Lothier, our kicker, 3-year deal. That's surprising. I don't know. You just hope he can keep as steady as he's been, but you know how kickers can be. They can fall into a funk and not hit anything from 20 yards out. And it can happen. I've seen it happen. Kickers are just pathetic and just lose their confidence. Then what do? He's on a 3-year deal. I guess you pay him out and get rid of him. Same deal O'Day got. Maybe him and O'Day are real buddies. 3 years, boy. We're in here for the long haul. Oh well. Yeah, but O'Day, he's got to go find us some guys, new blood. We need new blood somehow. Like last year, about the only guy that we got that hadn't had before was Cox. That Cox Jr. I predicted him to make the team, and he looked pretty good. Then he got hurt. So I hope he's back going full bore, because the line's going to be interesting. You know, we signed back Chabrel Debris, Canadian boy, 300-pounder. But we still got, you know, who's going to be the odd man out? Or are they going to sign any of the other ones? Wait for free agency, I guess. Like there's Mika Johnson, there's Pete Robertson, and there's Lanier. Definitely, if they sign Lanier after his performance last year, they're gonna have to cut down his salary or let him go. But so be it. It'd be interesting who they keep there. Oh, another guy they signed in the offensive line is Furlan. Boy, I was glad to see that. Him and Sean Baines were my priority guys. Still haven't signed Baines, but at least they got Furlan. I think he was our best Canadian up front there. No, there's still Blake left. I don't know if they're going to go after him or, you know, Blake maybe again, but and Johnson still free agent. I don't know about him. Toronto let Bladick go, and he was with us, and he was a starter for Toronto, won quite a few games with them. Then he got hurt, and then he never got back in the lineup, so I don't know what the story with him is, but they've let him go. I didn't like the idea when they let him go in the first place. Yeah, with the USFL, that United Football League, losing a few guys there, like they Edmonton, they lost that Stephen Dunbar. Hey, he's going down to the USFL. Yeah, he was owed $65K coming up here too, but he was one of the, I don't know, I would say top 3 or 4 paid receivers, and few USFL players, you know, are getting taken out of the CFL, and some that were signed, drafted, like that Canadian boy Sage Dockstucker, something like that. He was a really high prospect. He actually went back and played in the college ranks instead of going up and playing. He decided to go to college once, and now he's signed down in the U.S. That United States Spring League. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I'm sure the league's over before the CFL really gets going, so maybe they can play in a couple leagues. I don't know. Hard for the linemen, but you know, your receivers and backs, they're not beat up as bad usually. Another surprise was with Edmonton was they let Gainey go. I wonder, they kept Purefoy, but I don't know, lost Gainey. I thought he still had something in him, you know. Didn't play that bad when I watched some of the Edmonton games. He's gone. Maybe he's going to go to the USFL. And what other things? Oh, I was surprised Hoffnagel's calling her quits. For sure, he's leaving the Stampeders. You know, gonna miss that guy really. He was a valuable guy in the CFL. He brought a lot of talent into this league. Always seemed to find quarterbacks like Bo, and you name it. He had a lot of guys he brought in this league, and he was the Stampeders guy that kept him in it for a long time. Has a lot of connections, I think. Old Hoffnagel played in the league. You know, he was with Saskatchewan. Kudos on him. I always liked Hoff. You know, he was good for the league. I hope he enjoys his retirement. Said he's going to stay on as an advisor. I'm sure he is. His son's still with the Stampeders, so he's got ears close to the board and know what's going on all the time. That's about it for today. That's about all that's happened. There's been a few other signings. There's getting to be a lot more activity now. Like Winnipeg, they got five or six new guys from the States, and that's what we got to get. That's what I'm worried. That's my biggest worry with O'Day. You know, who he knows down south, who they can bring in. We need to find some new talent, and hopefully these new coaches have some ideas. Like I said, it's not just O'Day that's going to be picking this new team. I'm sure the hell hope not. Your head coach and your coaches they have to sign off on who they think can be on the new Saskatchewan Roughrider team. Well, that's about it for today. Thanks for watching, and appreciate all you people that make comments. Who do you think we should sign here that's still left on our free agent list? Pretty soon I'll be going over who I think they should go after as free agents. Might as well wait till it's closer and see who's left out there to sign, because There's tons of really good free agent, especially linemen out there that are available to grab. And that's O'Day's main job, is fitting those pieces into the pie of how much money you can put your 5.5 cap and where you're going to spend it. So that's his main job, finding the best players for the best price, and hope you do the right thing. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and thanks for subscribing. Hit that subscribe button, really helps me out, and the like button if you can, really helps me out. Hi. And also keep them comments coming. A lot of really smart people. I really enjoy reading what you think. Gives me another perspective into the Roughriders and other teams, of course. I like watching all the teams, what they're up to, and hope we can grab the best players and make the best team, and get those 90 guys into camp and pick out next year's version of the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Anyway, till next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and go Riders go.